Okay, welcome back. And so with this video, we're going to go ahead and test the practice macro that we just created. And in order to test this macro, what we need to do is we need to have this file open, and we also need to open the file that had the original data on it. And so it should be in your downloads folder. If you click on downloads and then go back and find the volunteer data 20 rows Excel file, open that up. If you can recall that we used this file right here to create the macro, and then once the macro was created, we saved that as a macro enabled workbook. So there's two separate files here. And what we need to do is take this data from this workbook and paste it into the macro, and then test that macro using this data. So to get started, let's change a couple things in here first, because if you can recall, when we made the macro, we had 5 volunteer records that displayed showing that they had anniversaries coming up. And so I want to change this to see if the macro really works as the data changes. So when you click on cell G2 here, just change that number to 10, and then change the number beneath that to 11, and then change the number beneath that to 10, and then change the number beneath that to 11. And now bring your cursor to cell A2 and left click and hold it and drag across and down until you have all of that text selected. And then up here, make sure you're on the home page, use the copy icon, just click it once, and you should see all of the marching ants around that selection area there. That just means that Excel has copied it to the clipboard. And once you see those ants there like that, just come and press the X button to close the Excel file here. And then make sure you click Don't Save when it asks you if you want to save the changes. Just hit Don't Save. And then it's going to say there's a large amount of information on the clipboard. Do you want to be able to paste the information into another program later? Yes. So click Yes. Now, as that file closed, we have our practice macro still open. And if it didn't open, you can always come down here and click on the taskbar and then just click on the file so it will open up. Now that you have your cursor in cell A2, this is where we want to paste this stuff into. So you can right click and paste, or you can just simply come up here and just click the paste icon. And once you have it pasted in there, just go to the developer tab, click on macros, make sure this is clicked blue, and then hit run.